Important thing to remember, and the theme of this whole class, is that, you know, what's going on once that information, you know, makes it to your retina and then to your optic nerve and into your brain. How are we making sense of that information? So we want to start talking about what happens after it gets past your retina and into your brain, and we're going to start off our demonstration of that with a couple illusions, right?
That's right. So here, and this, you'll be able to see the connections of this illusion to the example of the dress. So look at what you're seeing here. So here it looks like you are looking at a black and white board, right? A board with black and white squares on it. And you can see square A and B. A is clearly black, B is clearly white. But what's happening here is that we're using the process of perception, because perception is essentially taking the wavelengths of light that is coming from that square A and square B, and then it's making adjustments given our understanding of how the world works in terms of shadows, in terms of light, in terms of perspective. And to demonstrate this, you can see at the top of those two little arrows, there's a little gray square. And what we're going to do is we're going to move that square down into square A, and you'll see it vanishes because it's exactly the same color. Now what are we going to do? Now we're going to move it again to square B, and you'll see it move across the board here, and you'll see it vanishes again. We haven't changed the color. I know it feels like we must have changed the color, but we haven't. So essentially what's happened is although it's hard to believe, A and B are exactly the same color. They have the same wavelength. And another way you can demonstrate this to yourself is if you're looking at the screen and then you make like a tiny hole in your hands so that you can only see square A, or you can only see square B, they then do look like the same color. So what's going on? As we said, it's the sensation is the same. We're all sensing the same thing, the same wavelengths, but our perception is taking into account the context. In this case, the context of how we know colors appear to change. They appear not to change, how colors change in terms of their sensation in different types of lights and in different shadows and so on, such that we actually almost cannot help but perceive those as being different colors.